The Last Corrido, Chalino Sanchez's final song. The night of May 15, 1992, the air in Salon Bugambilias in Culiacán, Sinaloa, felt heavy. The crowd buzzed with energy, sweat, and beer, waiting for the man who had become a voice for the streets, the poor, and the fearless. Chalino Sánchez, the king of Corridos, walked onto the stage wearing his signature cowboy hat, belt buckle gleaming under the lights. The music started, and Chalino's raw voice carried over the room. People cheered, sang along, some even cried. His corridos weren't just songs. They were confessions, stories of real men, real crimes, and blood-soaked honor. But in the middle of the show, something unusual happened. A man pushed his way through the crowd and handed Chalino a folded piece of paper. Chalino unfolded it under the stage lights, glanced at the words written on it, and his face tightened. Not in fear, but in something deeper. A resignation. Some say the note was a death threat. Others say it was a warning. Whatever it said, Chalino folded it neatly, slipped it into his pocket, and continued singing as if nothing had happened. The crowd never noticed. They just heard his voice grow sharper, stronger, almost defiant. Each song felt like it could be his last. After the performance, Chalino left with his brother and a few friends. But in the early hours of May 16, 1992, armed men disguised as policemen intercepted his car. They told him he needed to come with them. He went willingly, as if he already knew the end of his song. Hours later, Chalino's body was found dumped by an irrigation canal near Culiacán. His hands were bound, his eyes blindfolded. He had been shot twice in the back of the head. An execution. That last performance, captured forever on shaky VHS tapes, became legend. The image of Chalino reading that note is burned into the memory of his fans. To this day, people whisper that he sang that night not for fame but for fate, giving his people one final corrido before walking into the darkness.